Alright guys, welcome back to another video, Survival HQ here. So today I've got up a review another item from Leatherman. This is the Leatherman OHT, which stands for one-handed tool. It's meant to be operated by one hand. That's its moniker. So let's get into it here. So let's take the tool out and let's talk about the sheath. So again, I purchased this tool at my local Canadian Tire for $120. So $120 is by far not a cheap tool. Put the tool aside. So let's talk about the sheath. So the sheath weighs 38 grams. Excuse me, little cough. I like the sheath. I mean, it's very light. It has molly clips on the back and a belt loop as well. Very sturdy, strong ballistic nylon. Very strong Velcro. Drainage hole here as well. I like about this tool, or this sheath I should say, as with most sheaths, they only come up about halfway up the base of it. I mean, they're often, the Velcro stops up here. This one comes all the way down to the bottom of the sheath. So I really like that. I mean, they create this flap, so it's very easy to be one-hand opening, one-handed assist to get it open. So I really like this concept of the sheath. I think they should maybe consider using this for a few more of their tools. But yeah, I really like the sheath. Good quality, durable, a winner. You can't go wrong. So let's talk about the tool, the OHT, the one-handed tool. So the purpose of this tool is to be used one-handed. I mean, I've had this for about 3 weeks. Excuse me. I've had this about almost 4 weeks actually. And it is still a little stiff to get open when it comes to the pliers and everything. I mean, it is totally starting to work its way loose. Now, this tool weighs 9.9 ounces or 280 grams. So it's not a light tool. It's a mid-range, medium weight tool. The length when closed is 4.5 inches or 11.5 centimeters. Now, let's talk about the materials. So this is some anodized aluminum, the silver part, along with some powder-coated stainless steel is what the rest of the tool is made of. So this dual color, dual contrast look of the tool is very nice. It's very sharp instead of just the standard Leatherman silver stainless steel. I like this contrast. It's nice. You pay a little extra for the look, but it has actually has a nice look for sure. So let's open it up here again one last time. So let's talk about the pliers. The pliers, they're spring-loaded, and they are very springy. I mean, one of the nicest quality set of pliers I've seen on a Leatherman tool. They're very smooth. Definitely one hand. If you were one hand, it's very nice. I mean, it's super silky, super smooth. The ends of the pliers come to an extremely fine point. I mean, borderlining on a pair of tweezers. It comes to such a nice point. I hope that's by design because it's nice. So the cutters in the tool, in the set of pliers, they're 154 cm, and they are replaceable. I mean, these are starting to get a little scratched up, a little marked up, but you can always unscrew the bolts, send them off, or get a new set in the mail, and then replace them if they become too marked up or too bent or damaged. 154 cm, it's a pretty hard steel. I mean, it's way harder than the 420HC, so they're considerably more durable, which is why they add them now to most of their multi-tools. So now let's talk about the other 4 tools that are on here. Let's just close this up again for now. Let's talk about the 4 main tools. So on 2 sides you have each 2 tools. Excuse me, slight cough. So you have 2 blades, one serrated and one flat edge. Now these blades are both 2.37 inches or 6 centimeters. So you have the serrated and you have the straight edge. I mean, I like these blades. They're very sharp. I mean, this straight edge is extremely sharp. The serrated, some people have issues sharpening it once it becomes dull, but I don't. I know how to do it. And no, I'm very happy with these 2 blades. And it's nice to have them on the same side, believe it or not, instead of cross corner or cross sides. I actually like the idea of having them both on the same side. So that's nice. I like the blades. Good job, Leatherman. So on the other side, you have two other tools, two different types of tools. You have a short, small saw. Now this saw is only 2.35 inches, or almost 6 centimeters. So it is a tiny saw, and I'm not sure its practicality. I mean, I used it to cut a few branches just to test out how sharp it is. And it is, of course, razor sharp, as all their saws are. But it is small, so I'm not really sure the practicality of this tiny saw. It's in addition to the tool. I guess it is what it is. Leave it or take it. I may very well rather have a pair of scissors. But I guess it is what it is. So let's talk about the other side here. The OHT has a set of strap cutters, or belt cutters, or even package cutters, I guess you could almost say. It's a nice different tool. I mean, I've used it for a lot of things, to rip and cut at a lot of things. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, it's almost like a rescue tool ad. Like I said, again, would have rather had a pair of scissors, but I guess to reduce cost, or an all even, but to reduce cost, I guess this is what they've went with to try to keep it, you know, in the $120 price range, semi-affordable. So let's talk about the other 4 short tools. You have a large flat, along with a small flat, as you can see. And then on the opposite side, you have a Phillips head. And it's nice and long. I mean, you have these that are, you know, less than 1 inch long, versus this is just 1.5 inches. So it gives you a little more room to get in there and really get some torque on some Phillips head screws. I like this. I wish these were a little bit longer. But I guess that would run into the, you know, maybe run into some of the other, on this side, some of the blades. So I guess during, you know, construction, they couldn't make them any bigger. So anyways, so yeah, you have the large Phillips, and you have a can opener. So the can opener is razor sharp. Good quality. I like it. Nice tool. One more comment about the blades, now that I think about it, as I just remember. Wanted to mention it. Both these blades are 420 HC, so 420 high carbon. So they're easy to sharpen, hold a good sharp edge. Do dull semi quickly, not outrageously quick. Use it often, you will dull it a fair amount. But, you know, have to sharpen it, you know, every month or so with consistent use. But yeah, happy with the steel quality and the blades. One comment about the tool. I mean, I've had this 4.5 weeks. As you can see, as I get out some of the 3.5 weeks, as I get out some of the tools I haven't used that much, like the strap and the belt cutter. Well, the blades I've used quite a bit, but maybe some of the screwdrivers and things. You will start to see a little bit of the black powder coat, as you see it comes off of my fingers. Over time, that disappears. That's the one drawback of this black powder coat, is it does come off on your hands. But I mean, minor detail. I mean, it's meant to as a tool to do work, and often your hands are dirty when you're doing work. So not the end of the world. It will get better over time. So yeah, that's the OHT. I'm happy with it. 16 tools, $120. An absolutely banging, fantastic sheath. Good quality. Pleased with it all the way around. Absolutely happy. Can't complain. It's a solid recommend. It's very durable. Very nice looking. Like I said, very aesthetically pleasing. And very sharp looking compared to standard Leathermans. Alright guys, thank you very much. If you like my videos, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always guys, I'll be back again with another video as soon as I can. Take care.